Okay, happiness. I want to reiterate that to be internally happy, you've got to be content with your life. A good thing I picked up quite a few years ago is called a checkup from the neck up. It can be painful. What you've got to do is sit down with yourself, a piece of paper and a pen, and be brutally honest and answer questions like, am I a kind person? Do I exhibit kindness when I interact with others? How do I speak to others? Am I respectful? Do I think before I say something? Am I more self-centered than service to other-centered? All these kind of questions, You need to be very honest and answer the questions. Am I happy with my performance? Do I have any goals in my life? If you don't have any goals, you should. We all should have goals in our life. If you don't like your work, for example, think about, okay, what can I do? In these days of the digital nomad, maybe there's something you can do online. You could come and live in Thailand, or maybe you're here already. So, check up from the neck up. Try it. Be brutally honest, look at the questions and think, okay, well, there's room for improvement there, Do I have empathy for other people? Do I really try to see another person's point of view? These are important things. Do I have love and compassion, and to what degree? So they're important. The book, let me quickly talk about the book. Consciousness Survives Physical Death and Reincarnation is Real. The links are in the description below. I would like to say that those that do buy the book and become a juror, when they're ready to leave their verdict, the website is up. You can leave your verdict on there in a form, and when I see that, guilty or not guilty, I will email you and ask you to tell me how many penguins there are in Antarctica. As I mentioned earlier, there's one sentence in the book, and once we've established contact via email, if you got any questions for me about anything else, I'd love to answer them for you. I really would. So the happiness video, that's it. The checkup for the neck up is a great way for self-improvement. Look at things that well, just be honest with yourself. I do it quite often, and sometimes I think, well, you know what, I could be a little bit more patient about this than I had been. It's no good lying to yourself and saying, oh yeah, this I'm very good, yeah, this I'm very good. We all have faults, and so the happier if you live life, you work hard, you're polite to other people, you show kindness and compassion in your actions, you got the foundations for happiness right there. So that's all I wanted to add. That this is the second video, so I'm going to have to edit these and put them together. I know I said I wouldn't edit anything, but I'll just join these two clips together, and that will be that. So I hope you enjoyed my little bit about happiness and how I got it and how I think everybody can get happier. And anyone with any questions regarding happiness and what I talked about here, please leave a comment, and I'll always answer the comments. So have a great day, and Triple T will see you next Saturday.